So I want the benefits in them all. They respect this and to see this, and the fraud squad to get this and see this. What you're doing, signing in the site, is totally blackmail and disgrace to all the travelling people. Now, you got the money out of the site above the top of the hill, and you built the wee site coming in the gate, because the money is belonging to the government and the council, right? Because you never had nothing. Only highest purchased cars all your life. Now, listen a minute. You run all Malachy out of the site, and all Bridget was a sick man and woman. You put him out of it, a very, very ill man and a very sick woman, and you put the two of them up in a house on top of the hill, and you run them out of that site for all the fucking other travellers inside there, and you no respect for your own brother or Bridget. Now you run them up to the hill on top of the hill. Now you got on the phone to Malachy's son and made him make a YouTube for us, right? Now listen a minute, we're not afraid of Malachy's sons, or never was, or afraid of nobody. Now listen a minute, we'll see at the end of the day who'll be the winners and who'll be the losers. But listen, Pingwing, you were never a fighting man. Now listen a minute, old Bob Gastick was standing there, when Lena knocked you out, and the word old Bob Gastick said, on that day, 35 years ago, when Lena knocked you out, old Bob said on that day, a woman. Now listen a minute, he said, listen, I wasn't much of a fighter. Oh Jesus, what? I wasn't much of a fighter, says old Bob. But a woman bet him, he said 35 years ago. I was useless, says old Bob. Right? But a woman could beat us. Now listen for a minute. You had a bit of her own in with a first cousin of mine in Birmingham, Rosie McGinley, right? She's Doherty like her father was Doherty, but she's half McGinley. She's proud of McGinley anyhow, because everyone is in the whole world. She's the famous name in the world, but you can't have it. You will get it one way, pardon you steal one of the women or something and have a child with them or something. We wouldn't give you that anyway. The women is beautiful. I know they're big and strong. That's why the power is in them for the fight, you know, like us. But up or down anyhow. How Rosie give you a few slaps as well. Right? And put you to sleep as well. Simon, please don't make a show of yourself, Simon. In the name of God, you and your poor little creature. Poor old Jimmy can't walk. Now listen for a minute. Please, you know nothing about horses. You know nothing about nothing. With your little bird's winky size in you. You were never a fighting man, and you never was no good. And I beg you, keep out of our reach, Simon. Just keep out of our reach. Don't be selling chalices, the stars, the superstars, the kings, right? Oh, I beg you, none of that. And the women as queens we have. So listen a minute, good luck, old Simon. We'll see you the day of the fight. And Simon, make sure do something there. Because they can't fight. I don't know where you're going to get a fight, man. I don't mind you thinking you want to bring crowds in to stop this fight. These fights won't be stopped. Right? You can have it with the crowds or without the crowds. But listen, I will guarantee to you, these fights will go on. Right? Fair play to old Paddy.